Before we get to our Lone Valley title game in the county on Friday, we have to look back at our Friday Night Live Player of the Week. On top of a defensive dominance that included 6 picks, it's what the quarterback did with the ball when it was back in his hands that helped his Eagles advance in the playoffs. Senior quarterback Dominic Gamboni was glad to have his secondary give him the ball that many times, and he, of course, made use of it, throwing for 214 yards and 4 total touchdowns, 2 in the first half and 2 in the second. That took all the steam away from San Luis Obispo as BCHS won 35-14 and advanced to a second straight Valley championship, and he thinks his team has found their identity at the right time.
We've had the potential all year. You can see it out here every day at practice, but to finally see it come to fruition was a lot of fun. And getting the ball back 5 times off the interceptions made my job surely a lot easier. I hope to continue that this week. Just knowing that all my guys are doing their job to the best of their ability around me, and knowing my coaches have my back gives me the utmost confidence.
And to add to that confidence is the fact that this team is facing a CVC team they beat 36-0 earlier this season, and Gamboni threw 5 touchdowns in that game. But the Eagles aren't focusing on the past. Knowing every team improves over the course of the season, they're just ready to bring home another Valley championship.
This being my senior year, the last time we were able to achieve this feat was my freshman year. I got to see all of those guys, what the work they put in, so I just try to do the same thing. I mean, of course, it's a different team. I love this group, but we just got to keep putting in work.
We peaked at the right time. You know, we're kind of on the upswing. We actually had our best football game from our DB crew, just in terms of coverage and those types of things and tackling. So it's going to come in big time. I know they're fired up to come down here and play us for a second time. It's really hard to beat a team twice.
Rivalry game in the final. We love it. The 9-3 Eagles host the 9-4 Cavaliers on Friday with a chance at redemption from falling in last year's final game, looking for the team's first Valley championship in 3 years.